All right, you made it to Friday, so we're talking today about always doing your best. We've got to just give ourselves some slack. We can't just be mental about everything we do. We've got to say, when we put our head down on the pillow, I did it. My name's Nick Tabor. I'm a personal trainer, and I talk about this stuff on this channel because I've lived through it. Now, here we are with doing our best. So, did I do well in these videos? Of course, I did what I could. I put out the best videos I can every single day. Should I have removed that vacuum? Yeah. Is this angle the best? It is what it is for right now, but hopefully my speeches are helping you. Alright, so, again, we're talking about Miguel Ruiz, the Four Agreements book, and others as well. But specifically, this series of videos is to help you get through everything that we're getting through, and hopefully you can go through it, not just for COVID-19 problems and the pandemic, but we are talking about getting through this to just get through our day. And you can come back to it and hopefully comment again and again, and it's just a really lifelong thing. So, always do your best. Like, we've talked about being honest with yourself, with impeccable with your word, and we've talked about, the personal, not taking anything personal, not making assumptions, and now we're here. The fourth and final installment of the Four Agreements, and the fourth one here, is this way for a reason, because we have got to get to the ending, and an ending of our lives, when we're down at the end of the day, we've got to just put our head down on the pillow at night and say, I did what I could. I did everything I possibly could. Now, I had a problem where I was at work a number of years ago now, almost 4 years ago, and I tried to save a man with CPR, and I have cerebral palsy, I have other issues, but I was the only one who can get in and try to work this on because I was the strongest guy there, to try to push through a day and just get through life. To get through and try to live the best thing. Is this a live your best life moment? Not really, but I mean, is this video about living your best life? Yeah, all the series are. I used to wake up in the middle of the night thinking about things that would make me want to do more, and I would lose sleep, and obviously I just wasn't there. And there are times where you're gonna say, like, okay, I have to stay in the house, and maybe you're going stir crazy, maybe you're being snippy with your significant other, but you're putting your best foot forward, right? If you're honest with yourself, you're not taking any of it personal, you're not making assumptions, then this is the one to cap it off, but you're not always gonna be your best self. Maybe you haven't shaved in a week, or maybe you haven't showered in a few days. Hopefully you did. People are in your house, man, for God's sakes. I'm kidding. But what we've got to do is we've got to be sure to be our best and do everything we can. And I took to writing a journal or just putting notes down on my phone as I was falling asleep, and just going through the day. And I would, like I said, I wake up, but I have people under me, and I've been a manager for forever of multiple people, but I wouldn't put my best foot forward because I'd wake up thinking about everything that I did. Oh, I could have done more, I could have done this. And we all have that coulda, woulda, shoulda moment, but we can't live in the coulda, woulda, shoulda world. Oh, I could have done, yeah, you could have done better. But did you do all you can? That's where you've got to break it down, and you've got to look and say, all right, yeah, I did everything I could, right? I did everything I could to do that. Like, have you ever failed a test when you're in school? Everybody has. I did too. And I remember, like, I was walking out of an electronics class, and I'm whistling out of there, and I looked over to the teacher in high school, and I'm like, okay, I'll see you later, sir. I have to go ahead and fail a psychology test. See you Thursday. And then just walk. He's like, why are you getting to that point? You're already setting yourself up and saying, I've done that. You know, you're going to fail and you do that. Did you study? Well, yeah, but I always fail because the teacher hates me. Really? Step 3, don't make assumptions, right? We have got to get to the point where we do what we can. And I'm reminded of David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. We've got to take a soul at this point. The 3 steps before, be impeccable, don't take anything personal, and don't make assumptions, leads to doing our best. I made that assumption that the teacher hates me and therefore did not try. Go to David Goggins' Taking a Soul. I believe I have a video on that. I'll include it in the link over here later. And it is awesome. I mean, it's just, if you have that assumption in your mind that this person hates you because of whatever, or the teacher hates you, or your boss hates you because your job isn't great, you're not doing a great job, then what you need to do is just go take a soul and study. Study that test like it's the last thing you're ever going to do, and then pass that test with flying colors. Make sure you know and ask more questions when you're talking with your teacher. If you're with your boss or if you're doing another thing, like talk to your boss and ask to be evaluated. What can I do more of? What can I do? Because at that point, you're not taking it personal, you're not making assumptions, and you want it flat out there in black and white, or flat out there as you're taking notes, and then review the notes with them. And it's okay, I want to make sure I understand this. This is why you want you want me to do my best, because your boss does not hate you because they hate you because you're a scummy person. Your boss may not like your performance, but they've got other lives and other things. And if your boss is spending time to hate you, I gotta feel bad for that boss. Like, they don't like you in every fiber of their being. Like, how much energy does it take to hate someone? You've really got to look at it in that perspective of how can you hate somebody that much? Same with your coworkers or your family or anything. And then you do what you can. When you take that moment and you take a soul and you say, okay, good, you got all that, you follow their rubric and work through everything, oh my God, then you're going to do the best ever. And then you do the best you can because you did the other stuff correctly. Now, there are days you're not going to do this and you're like, "Ah, shoot, I should have done better." Let's walk through the 3. Okay. I should have done better. Always do your best, right? Number 1, you look forward and you take stock of your day and say, I didn't do my best. Did I do all I can? And walk through that. Take a journal, some paper, or do notes on your phone or something, and just write through everything so then you can see everything you did. That's the first few times you're going to do it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look at it and go, all right, okay. Yeah, I did all I could today. Like, you might be working out. I mean, all these videos we haven't talked about being fitness or anything. We're talking about mental health, but if you're working out and you can only do 16 reps and you usually do 20 reps of a 100-pound dumbbell press or whatever, and you get there and you can't do it, why? Because you didn't sleep, because you didn't eat right, because you didn't have a lot of energy, then, okay, now you got to turn around and say, what did I do? I didn't do my best, but I can do better. But I did all I could because I did my best that day because I could only do 16 reps and I gave my all. Did you hurt yourself? No. Good. You did your best. Catalog it, write it out, and look at it and go, I did all I could today. I did the best I can because maybe you didn't understand something and you had to reach out to someone, which leads to 2. Get feedback on anything you're doing, and this bust out the we're saying with don't make assumptions. What am I doing wrong? How can I be better? Talk to your spouse, get feedback. Okay, what am I doing? I tell my wife, like, I'm not a mind reader. if I'm doing something stupid, like the communication is really good with the two of us, and I'm like, all right, I just need a day or I just need a moment. I'll help you with something, but I gotta do something later. Okay, good. Like, but I cannot be a mind reader. But if I say like, how am I doing? What am I doing wrong? And you don't want to ask obsessively, but just look and say, what can I do to do more? No, you're if the answer from somebody else is you're doing fine. That's it. You're doing fine. Okay, then you do it. You're doing your best. You do that. You fall asleep at night and you say, "All right, I did all I could." And you know what's going to happen is you don't need to journal anymore because you're getting used to it. Step 3, again, it goes back to not taking anything personal. You did all you can. You're getting the feedback. You've done all you possibly could. Now, if you're dealing with this COVID-19 stuff, did I do everything I can? Like, a lot of people are, filing for unemployment. You got to go ahead and try to find jobs. You got to try to see if anyone's going to hire you for even temporary work. Then you go, all right, I made an assumption here, but now I got to do something else. So then we got to turn it around and say, I want to do good things or I want to do bad things. Then we turn things around and say, all right, I did all I could. And you move on. That's it. All right. This has been a fun video series, and I really appreciate everyone listening in. I hope this helped. I would really love feedback. Put the comment in the comments below. What's your favorite video? I want to go ahead and I'll link to the David Goggins video. I know I have one, so here it is right here. And as always, we climb. I'll see you in that video.